Just like the original, Dewey was meant to die in this film. But once again, they added a scene of him being carted off into an ambulance, so they could bring him back if fan response demanded it. They did. What's up, horror fam? Steven aka Bojangles here, and come closer, my friends. I have something scary to show you. Today we're talking about Scream 2, a film that was greenlit while the original was still in theaters. Our motley crew of characters are back, and so are the consequences of Sidney Prescott's own actions as she continues to surround herself with narcissistic buttholes who like to wear Halloween costumes and try to kill her. Cry for attention, anyone? Basically, it's the same movie as the first one, but this time it's the college years. So, get those notebooks and Adderall ready. We're going to take a look at 10 things you didn't know about Scream 2. Sarah Michelle Gellar was all about some Scream. She was so excited, she signed on for the film before she'd even seen the script. Hell, she didn't even know who she'd be playing. Fans have waited for the return of Matthew Lillard for a long time, and the abundance of bullshit rumors haven't stopped. But in reality, Lillard was in Scream 2. He visited the set along with his Lance Bass for 1999 hairstyle, and they snuck him into this scene. See this usher handing Scream costumes to moviegoers? This is Paulette Patterson. She actually won her role in the film through the Scream Again contest on MTV. Speaking of Scream Again, that was actually one of the original titles for the film. Production was going so fast, Scream 2 wasn't given a title until post-production. Wes Craven had this to say: "At times, we've called it Scream Louder and Scream Again. But it's going so fast, we haven't had a chance to name it." The first 40 pages of the original script for Scream 2 was leaked on the internet almost immediately after being written. This led to massive rewrites by writer Kevin Williamson and resulted in production moving forward without a finished script. The internet can be a scary place, and it can be hard to keep your private data private. That's why I use today's video sponsor NordVPN, and you should too. It secures my online activity and location so no one can steal my data or track me. That's right, no more online marketers tracking you everywhere you go. It can even stop Ghostface. Could you imagine if he thought Sidney was in another country? It would have saved her a lot of trouble. Click the link in the description below to get 63% off a NordVPN plan with a 30-day money-back guarantee, plus you get a free gift, and it helps talk horror. Without a complete script to work with, a lot of scenes were simply described as, "Wes will make it scary." No pressure, Wes. After the leak, the studio took major precautions. The killer's identity wasn't revealed to the cast until the last day of principal photography. Cast would only receive 10 pages of the script at a time, and right before those respective scenes were about to be filmed. The script was also printed on anti-copying paper in an attempt to prevent people from making illicit copies. And if that wasn't enough, everyone had to sign confidentiality agreements. With the identity of the killer being withheld from even the cast of the film, cast members decided to take bets on who they thought the killer was. David Arquette was the winner in the end. Speaking of our killer, or killers, if you follow Elise Neal on Twitter, you'll see she recently tweeted that she was originally the killer. This is false, but also true. Let me explain. Since 1997, there's been a dummy script of Scream 2 floating around the internet to thwart off you naughty spoiler boys. And it had a vastly different ending. In that script, the killers were Derek, Hallie, Cotton Weary, and Mrs. Loomis. Writer Kevin Williamson offers some insight. The Hallie and Derek ending was a dummy draft. At the time the script was written, the studio was determined to keep the plot details under wraps. They were worried the killer's identity would be leaked, so we wrote several endings. 3 in all, if memory serves, and when actors and potential crew members asked to read the script, we would send the script with the dummy ending. There was even a fake ending where Dewey was the killer. They existed as a decoy and nothing more. Extreme measures, but we really wanted to keep the killer's identity a secret.